Hello, everyone. Welcome to our first Forevervision facial party. My name is Sharon Smith. I am from the San Francisco Bay Area. Thank you all for coming this evening. First of all, I would like to ask a question. Do any of you know what skin is? Skin is the largest organ of your body, and it's living, and it's breathing, and it's hungry, and it's thirsty. So what do we want to feed our skin? We definitely want to feed our skin something natural. If we were to go to a restaurant and order fresh squeezed orange juice, I'm sure that most of you would be quite upset and probably a little disappointed if the waiter were to bring you Tang, because obviously it's not fresh squeezed orange juice. It's still orange, but it's not the same thing. It doesn't have the life force. And it's the same thing when you go to a department store and purchase your skin care. It costs a lot of money, actually too much. And the thing is that you're not getting something that's natural and good for your skin. The Fleur de Jouvence is a state-of-the-art skincare beauty regime, and it consists of 6 wonderful products. We have an exfoliating cleanser and also a rehydrating toner. We have the aloe activator, which is the purest dermal solution of aloe vera that you can buy. And when it's combined with the mask powder, we are able to make a very wonderful mask for our skin. Also, we have the Firming Foundation Lotion, which is a wonderful day moisturizer. And also, we have the Recovering Night Cream, which is absolutely fabulous. Now, what makes these products so wonderful is stabilized aloe vera. Aloe vera contains almost all of the amino acids. Also, a lot of vitamins, a lot of minerals, a lot of proteins, a lot of enzymes. Amino acids are the building blocks of protein. And when you think about it, what is your skin made of? Protein. What is your hair made from? Protein. So what you're doing is you're putting back into your skin and back into your hair, back into your body, actually what's being depleted. Aloe vera replaces, if you were to go to the bank and you had $1,000 in the bank and you withdrew $200 every Friday, at the end of a few weeks you wouldn't have any more money left in the bank account. So obviously if you had a benefactor that kept replacing what you were taking out, then your bank account would never run dry. And it's the same thing when you use aloe vera. It replaces what your body is using up. The thing is that there are about 60,000 pollutants that land on our skin on a yearly basis. And so by using aloe vera, what you're doing is it's kind of like a protective veil. When I was a little girl living in San Francisco, when my mother and my aunties used to go to San Francisco, I admired them so much because they never went to San Francisco without their hats and their gloves and their veils. And you can think of aloe vera as a protective veil on your skin. And also you can think of aloe vera as something that neutralizes the toxic effects of the pollutants in the environment that land on your skin. So the first, all of you have a Fleur de Jouvence in front of you, and we also have headbands, so if anybody needs to use a headband, go ahead if you feel more comfortable. Also, everyone has a washcloth and a brush and some cotton pads. So I think that we could probably just go ahead and begin. The 4 cardinal rules for healthy skin are first cleansing, toning, exfoliation, and moisturization. So we will start with cleansing. All of us are going to be applying the exfoliating cleanser to our faces. And I think that by placing it on your forehead, on your nose, and a little on the chin, and on each cheek, and a little bit on the neck will be very good. And also please use upward sweeping motions and a little bit of circular motion across the chin and a little circular motion on the cheek. Also, don't forget the eye area, around the eyes very gently with your ring fingers. And then on the forehead, believe it or not, it's best if you go up and down. You know, it's funny because the lines on our foreheads go across, but actually the massaging technique is up and down. And once you have applied your cleanser, you have dampened washcloths so you can wipe this mixture off of your skin. And the next step with the Fleur de Jouvence would be our rehydrating toner. The key ingredients in the exfoliating cleanser are stabilized aloe vera gel. And that is the key ingredient in every single one of the products that make up the Fleur de Jouvence. That's very, very important, because if you go to a drugstore, for instance, or a health food store, and you're buying a cleanser or some skincare that they claim has aloe vera in it, believe me, it's never the first ingredient. Maybe the third, maybe the fifth, maybe the seventh, maybe the last ingredient. But in our product, the Fleur de Jouvence, aloe vera is the first ingredient, so that is wonderful. It's very, very important. The next key ingredient also in the exfoliating cleanser is jojoba oil and apricot kernel oil. And there's just a little bit of mineral oil in here. And I called a chemist once at Aloe Vera of America to find out why we had a little bit of mineral oil. This is, by the way, the only product that we do have a little bit of mineral oil in. The reason being is that it's used as a solvent for the makeup and the impurities that land on your skin from the environment. And also it renders it that those impurities that you are taking off of your skin, it does not allow them to be absorbed through the pores. So that's why they place a little bit of mineral oil. So if anyone ever makes mention of that to you, you can let them know that that's the reason why. Okay, after your skin is cleansed, then the second thing that you're going to be using will be our wonderful rehydrating toner. And this is such a wonderful, wonderful recipe of ingredients. Again, the first ingredient is stabilized aloe vera gel, non-alcoholic witch hazel. So there'll be a lot of folks that you will get to meet along the way, and some of them will say, well, do you have any alcohol in these products? No, there is no alcohol in any of these products. So the key ingredient then is stabilized aloe vera gel, non-alcoholic witch hazel, hydrolyzed elastin and collagen, and also beautiful extracts of lemon and cucumber and rosemary. So it's kind of like you're putting aloe vera in a little garden on your face, a little garden of products on your face. It's very, very nice. Now, is everybody ready to try the facial? I waited to do this so we could all watch, and there's a little, I want you to all be very creative with this. This is fun. I really like to do the facial, and I do it frequently. I probably use the facial 2 or 3 times a day, and most people use it 2 or 3 times a week. Every time I change my makeup, I do a facial, because I want to feed my skin. Remember, people are always thinking about, what am I going to have for lunch, and what am I going to eat for dinner, and what am I going to prepare next Sunday, and I've got guests coming over Saturday night, but how many people think about how they're going to feed their skin, right? So this is what we should all be thinking about. How are we going to feed our skin? Everyone has insurance. They have house insurance. They have car insurance, right? They have renter's insurance. They have boat insurance. But this is beauty insurance. This is our beauty insurance. All right. So we are going to take the third step, the facial mask powder, and you won't be doing this with me. I'll be doing it for you. But you can look at it if you would like. And this is wonderful. It's egg albumin and beautiful white clay found in the earth from France. And what we're going to do is we are going to combine this with the activator. And what activator is, it is the purest dermal solution of aloe vera that you can buy anywhere. The reason aloe vera is so wonderful, stabilized aloe vera that is so wonderful, is that it contains almost all of the amino acids. There are 22 amino acids. Amino acids are the building blocks of protein. And when you think about it, what is our skin made of? Protein. Our hair is made of protein. Our fingernails are protein. So what we're doing when we're using aloe vera is we are putting back into our bodies what is being displaced or used up. So it's kind of our beauty insurance. And there are 8 essential amino acids. Aloe vera contains 7 of those 8 essential amino acids. There are 14 secondary amino acids, and aloe vera contains 11 of those 14 secondary amino acids. So it's pretty hot stuff, girls. I mean, it's really great stuff. Now we are going to blend our wonderful contour mask powder with the activator. And this is the recipe that I recommend. We have 5 people here, so it will be 5 spoons of mask powder. And to each spoon of mask powder, we will add 3 spoons of activator. And when we get this blended into a meringue consistency, I like to use this little wire whisk. I kind of think of myself as Julia Child when I'm mixing this up. And when I get the meringue consistency, then I like to be a little creative with my mask. And I like to add honey because really honey is a natural hydrant. And also it makes the mask more comfortable. And you can wear it a longer period of time. And also our honey is really wonderful because our honey is fortified with honeybee pollen and royal jelly. And the spur elements of the bee products, you know, like cowboys wear spurs, well, there's spur elements to the bee products are gold, silver, nickel, and platinum. And there are no cosmetics out there that you can purchase that have those ingredients in them. But we are going to use those tonight, all right? So let's get busy here. So we've got 5. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. All right. Sometimes I'm a little bit messy here, but I'll try not to be here. Again, the key ingredient in all of these products is stabilized aloe vera gel. Always go back to stabilized aloe vera gel. And it's the #1 ingredient, ladies. It's not the 3rd ingredient, it's not the 5th ingredient, and it's not the last ingredient. It's the 1st ingredient. And what is aloe vera? Going back again to the amino acids, you know, it's the building blocks of protein, and it contains all the vitamins and minerals and enzymes. So you're really feeding your skin. You're feeding your skin. And that's what you want to do. That's your beauty insurance, is that you keep feeding your skin. Because someday when you're 50 years old or 60 years old, even my granny, you know, my granny used aloe vera, and she died on Valentine's Day on her 98th birthday. My grandmother used aloe vera, she used honey, and she used yogurt. And she lived in the country, and she had beautiful flowers and gardens and so forth. But my grandmother had beautiful skin, even up till the time before she died. At 98 years old, she was beautiful skin. So I remember looking at her skin and thinking, I would like to have skin like that when I become 98 years old. And so I've always been interested in natural products. Now, as you can see, I am mixing this. I'm going to hold it down here a little bit longer. It's getting the meringue consistency, and then I will add the honey to it. Just a minute. But I want you to know that you can be very creative with this mask. If you have mint growing in your backyards, why not add a little bit of chopped mint to this? You know, you can put it in a blender and blend it up in the blender. You'll love that sensation. It's wonderful. And you're not changing anything. What you're doing is you're just adding to. You'll never change this. This is just wonderful as it is. But if you want a little diversion, you don't eat the same thing for breakfast every morning, and you don't eat the same thing for dinner every night. So it's the same thing with your skin. You can give your skin a little diversion too. The other thing is that maybe you have some fresh strawberries. You can add fresh strawberries to this, okay? Or fresh peaches to this. So get creative. Get really creative, and you'll have a good time mixing this up. And you'll never be bored using these products. All right. Now this is, let's see. Get this a little bit. I'm trying not to get messy here. Can you see the meringue consistency that's coming? See this? Usually a measuring cup works very well for this too. It's a little smaller opening, a measuring cup. And
for beating it?
Yeah, for beating it.
So how long do you normally mix it?
How long do I beat it? Just until I can get that meringue consistency. And also, what that reminds me of is that you don't have to make this fresh every time. It will stay very nicely if you mix it and put it into a clean, empty jar and cover it. Yes.
Wow.
because a lot of you will use a lot of people will use the excuse, I don't have time to mix this every day, so I can't use that every day. But the thing is that if you mix it and you put it in a little jar and cover it, you can keep it in the refrigerator if you like to apply it cold. Or if you want to, you can just actually put it in your medicine cabinet or in a cupboard in your bathroom. And then just after you finish your shower, most of us wash our hair when we take a shower. So while you're blow drying your hair and maybe using the curling iron, you could be giving yourself a facial. And then on Saturday mornings when you're doing some laundry and maybe writing out your grocery list, give yourself a facial. Try to take advantage of this as much as possible. Even if the kids are driving you crazy and the phone is ringing off the hook, the thing is that you might as well be giving yourself a beauty treatment, right? So that's my motto. Give yourself a beauty. Treat your skin really nice, because if you treat your skin really well, your skin will really reward you. People will always ask you, gosh, you have such beautiful skin. What do you use? People come up to me a lot and ask me, what do you put on your skin? Or I have several girlfriends that have been using these products. As you can see right here, by the way, I'll interject this. I'm putting this honey in here, and I'm not measuring the honey. I'm just putting it in. You don't have to measure the honey. Just mix it in.
You don't have to refrigerate it.
You don't have to refrigerate it, because the honey actually acts as a natural preservative for this. And not only is the honey a natural hydrant, but also it's a natural preservative. So it will stay very nicely. I just want to show the ladies how this looks and how it smells. Claudia? Nice. It almost looks like you could eat it, huh? It's really nice. Smells nice. Like a dessert. Good. I agree with you. Kind of like a dessert. Nice.
Oh yeah, it is very sweet smelling.
Where's the angel food cake, huh?
Right.
And the strawberries. We have to have strawberries too. Yeah. Michelle? So this is what we're going to put on our skin. So we might as well kind of get busy here. And I'm going to borrow your little right here. And maybe, Claudia, you could I'll fill up this cup and then you can pass it around. And all of you have a brush, right? Everybody's got a brush. All right, now we're ready to apply. Take your brushes. Everybody has a brush? All right. Dip your brush into your mask mixture and start with your neck with sweeping motions going up and out. Perfect.
Kind of like shaving cream.
Yes, kind of like that, right. It really does smell good. Now this is very good even for women who have just had babies. They can put this on their tummies, you know. It's a real nice conditioner for the stomach. And if you have any extra left over, go ahead and put it on your hands. The main thing is never waste it. Just use it, you know. Your skin really appreciates this very much. And another thing, don't avoid the eye area. When you usually use products that you buy in a department store, they will tell you to avoid the eye area, but it's just the opposite with this. You can use this around your eye area very well.
This feels so fresh.
It does. It does feel good, doesn't it? It really does.
Go under the eye?
It's fine. It's absolutely fine to go under your eye. And with the honey, you can wear this for a long time. If you, for instance, if you were doing your housework on a Saturday afternoon, you could wear this all Saturday afternoon. And then when it was time to go grocery shopping, wash your face, put your makeup on, and go out the door, you can feel good. You've given yourself a wonderful beauty treatment. You could. Well, you know, that's what I started to say, that I have a friend, and she's from Scotland, and she moved over here in her early 20s. And she's always been a sun worshiper, and her skin really has suffered. And she's been using the Fleur de Jouvence for almost a year and a half now. And she has had such dramatic results that she has even changed her hairstyle. So now she's wearing, after a year and a half, she's wearing her hair off of her face because the wrinkles have diminished on her face and her skin is just looking very lovely and very, very refreshed looking. She's been using the Fleur de Jouvence consistently, and that's very important too, that you want to use these products consistently. We would not have the results that we get when we brush our teeth if we only brushed our teeth once a week or even 3 times a week, right? So it's very important that you use this product consistently, because then you will definitely get the results that you want. We will probably leave this on not more than 10 minutes tonight, because we're going to go on with other things. But how does it feel, Rosa? Does your skin feel good?
I feel great. I feel fresh.
Good.
And I have a question. When you apply the mask,
Yes.
you have to be quiet, or
No. No, absolutely not. No. The thing is that most women today are so busy. They have jobs, they have children, there's housework, there's gardening. There's so many things to do. So not very many of us can say that we are ladies of leisure, right? Right. Okay. So the thing is that I think that you will feel better about what you have to do if you know that you're giving yourself a beauty treatment. Don't you feel better? When you feel that you look good, you're happier, right? So even though you might be folding clothes and doing laundry for a couple of hours, if you know that you're giving yourself a beauty treatment during that work time, you're happier, because when you finish doing the laundry, you're going to take your mask off, you're going to put your makeup on, and you're going to get your nice clothes on, and you're going to go out and meet the public and go grocery shopping. Right? Or go to the dry cleaners, or take your child to ballet class, or maybe pick up the neighborhood children and take them all to a movie. But the thing is that people are always looking at your face, right? They always see your face. So to present your face in the most beautiful, healthy fashion possible is the most important thing to do, because if you are going to sell these products, you have to be a product of your product. You have to look like you're using these products. Don't you think so? You know, if you don't look like you're using them, you can't expect somebody else to do it, to use them. And the other thing is that if you're trying to tell somebody how wonderful this Fleur de Jouvence is, and you're only telling them from up here, they are going to feel it. They will know. But if you tell them with your heart and you look like you use it, then you have convinced that person that maybe they should use these products, right? And maybe they can look as pretty as you, Rosa, or as pretty as you, Claudia, or as pretty as any of you that are sitting at the table. Okay? So we have to become products of our product and really, really believe in these products. And exactly what we are doing here tonight is what you will go home and duplicate in your own homes, in your own neighborhoods, you know, in the churches that you go to, just, you know, with your friends, your family, your neighbors. This is what you want to show them, because the cosmetic industry is the second largest industry next to the food industry in the world. The thing is that wouldn't you like just a little bit of the action yourself, ladies? Just a little bit of that yourself to put in your own pocket? I think so. Now, I want to show you something. While this is on your face, I want to show you why this is so good, okay? I want to show you how it penetrates your skin. Your skin is divided into 3 layers. So we have 1, 2, and 3. Now, the outer layer of your skin, it looks strange. It looks like little horns. These are dead skin cells, okay? Under a microscope, the skin, the outer layer of your skin looks just like this. Now, the third layer of skin is called the subcutaneous. This is where the fat cells are. I think that's why it must be very difficult to get rid of fat, because it's hiding under the third layer of skin. All right, now the second layer is called the dermis. And this is actually where the beauty of your skin is born, in the dermis, okay? I'm going to make a little cross section like this. and we'll put the brand new baby skin cells. These are all, this is like a little hospital nursery. These are all little brand new babies. You know how the babies, when they're born, they have to stay in the nursery? Well, these are brand new baby skin cells. And I always give them little happy faces because they get to drink aloe vera every single day. Okay? All right, so these are them. Now, the first layer, this is called the epidermis. I think we're getting a little draft here. Okay, this is, can everyone see this? This is the epidermis. Now, the epidermis is actually divided in half, and this is called the basal layer. This is where our coloring is. This is where the cells that make the pigmentation for our coloring, this is the layer that they are produced. Now, as these little skin cells mature, they are pushed up here. They are pushed to the top. And as they start nearing the top, they become almost flat. See, they're kind of round here, but as they start making that exodus forward to the top of our skin, they become flat. Now, in order for these brand new baby skin cells to become the new outer layer of your skin, what you have to do is you have to get rid of this horny layer. And that's what you're doing right now, is you're exfoliating and stimulating your skin with this wonderful mask that you've got on. And it's comfortable, isn't it? It's not uncomfortable. And really, all of you look very pretty with it on your skin. You know, it just looks like you have a super moisturizer on your skin. You know, it's not itchy. You know, it's very easy to wear, huh? Very comfortable. Good. Now, and also I want to say this, is that this exodus of these cells, of these brand new baby skin cells to the very top, takes approximately 28 days. Okay? 28 days for these brand new baby skin cells to become the new outer layer of your skin. And the beauty sleep, you know, you've heard of beauty sleep? It's really true. The hours for your beauty sleep are between 12 and 4 a.m. So please try not to go to bed later than 12 o'clock, because if you do, you're losing an hour or two of your beauty sleep. All right? All right, now I want to show you something about aloe vera. I wish we could get this guy to stay here. He's just not being very cooperative. Let's try that. All right, now, aloe vera, the wonderful thing about aloe vera is that it penetrates all three layers of your tissue. So when you apply aloe vera, it goes all the way down here to the subcutaneous. Isn't that interesting? You know? And not only does it penetrate all the way down to the subcutaneous, but once it gets to the subcutaneous, guess what? It goes all the way back up here again to the epidermis. So you get, gosh, I don't know, 2 for the price of 1. You know, it's kind of like a double whammy, whatever. You're getting the benefit of the aloe vera twice. You're getting the penetration, and then you're also getting it as it's working its way back up. So, and that's because of the substance called lignin. All right? So, excuse me. Okay, L-I-G-N-I-N. Lignin is what gives aloe vera its penetrating ability.
Is that why your face will sometimes break out, because it's doing such a deep cleansing?
Well, you know, I asked an esthetician. I went to an esthetician and I asked her that very question. And what she told me is that when you make the transition from wearing or using products that are not real natural on your skin. For instance, maybe you're buying over the counter at the major department store. Maybe you're buying nice brand names, but you're buying something over the counter. And then you're stopping using that kind of a product and you're using the natural product. Your skin has to go through a transition. So that's what you're experiencing, is the result of that transition. because those chemicals and the unnatural substances that they use to make those products, those go deep down into the pores too, so you're cleansing your pores. It's kind of a
detox.
It's kind of a detox, I would think so. But the esthetician that I spoke with said that that was a very normal state, and that it was just a transition type of a thing, and that not to fear and to keep using our products, because definitely that will stop. Not everybody experiences that either. Some do and some, not too many. No, it's an amazing thing, because over the last 5.5 years that I have been working with the Fleur de Jouvence, I've really only had 3 people ever tell me that it wasn't working for them. And one of the ladies that told me it wasn't working for her, I kind of got a kick out of it, because the thing is that she wasn't using the exfoliating cleanser. She was using the night cream, and she was using some of the toner, but she wasn't cleansing her face. And so the thing is that you must, there's a really nice little book that comes with your Fleur de Jouvence kit. I hope that all of you will read this. It's both in English and in Spanish, and I hope that you will read it, because it will tell you exactly how to use the Fleur de Jouvence. It explains the morning procedure and the night procedure. And it explains also each product and the key ingredients in each product. And it's very good. No, it's an amazing thing, because over the last 5.5 years that I have been working with the Fleur de Jouvence, I've really only had 3 people ever tell me that it wasn't working for them. And one of the ladies that told me it wasn't working for her, I kind of got a kick out of it, because the thing is that she wasn't using the exfoliating cleanser. She was using the night cream, and she was using some of the toner, but she wasn't cleansing her face. And so the thing is that you must, there's a really nice little book that comes with your Fleur de Jouvence kit. I hope that all of you will read this. It's both in English and in Spanish, and I hope that you will read it, because it will tell you exactly how to use the Fleur de Jouvence. It explains the morning procedure and the night procedure. And it explains also each product and the key ingredients in each product. And it's very good. It's a very good little instructional guide. Yes, thank you. All right, ladies, I think that we can probably take this facial mask off and go for a moisturizer. And all of you have fresh, clean towels. So just wipe it off and
Taking it off in the same manner as...
Yes, please take it off in the same manner that you applied it. It's always, you know, the Japanese people, they are taught when they're little girls how to massage their skin. And as you will probably notice, you know, most Japanese people have really beautiful skin. And the thing is that they massage their skin on a daily basis, and they always start with the upward motion on their necks, and then they use their fingers like little scissors, and they go across the chin, you know, 2 different directions, and then also up and down through the nose area, and then around this area out to the temple. Actually, you have like little pressure points right here. You have one here, and then you also have some right here. So it's very good for your skin, and also very relaxing to your face to touch these areas at least a couple of times a day, especially when you're cleansing your skin or putting on your moisturizer. And again, on the forehead, you want to go up and down as opposed to across. And around the eye area, that's the area that you want to be very gentle, because that's probably in that area is where you have the thinnest skin. Exactly, exactly. So I think that if you use your ring fingers, you don't apply very much pressure, and that will be a safe way to massage your face, and and apply your moisturizer. Tonight we also are going to introduce some R3 Factor. This is a beautiful accompaniment to the Fleur de Jouvence, and I highly recommend it. So what we're going to do once this is washed off of our faces is we are going to use the cotton pad one more time. We're going to apply the rehydrating toner. And again, the rehydrating toner is very wonderful to tone the skin and condition the skin and to remove any last little bit of mask that might be or might have been left on your skin.
Is it important to shake the product at all, or can you just open it?
I think you can just open it and use it. If you feel more comfortable shaking it, go ahead and give it a little shake. Generally, I take these products with me. I carry them with me in my handbag, so I think they probably are naturally shaken up. And also, I use them so frequently, I'm sure that they're naturally shaken up. But doesn't it give your skin a nice, refreshing feeling to use this toner? Don't you feel like you're using something that's really beneficial to your skin? You know, you don't feel as though you're putting chemicals on. Your skin looks just beautiful, Rosa. I know you don't have any makeup on, but you look absolutely radiant.
Thank you.
Very beautiful. Beautiful skin.
Really clean.
Well, what we've done is we have, by using the mask, you have exfoliated the dead skin cells. And now you've used this rehydrating toner to condition and tone your skin. All right, now the next thing that we're going to do is I recommend that you use the R3 Factor. This is kind of an anti-wrinkle cream and also a very nice sunscreen. The key ingredient, of course, is stabilized aloe vera gel, PABA, which is a natural sunscreen, and also glycolic acid derived from milk and fruit. So what this does is that it penetrates the skin and it helps to prevent wrinkles and to diminish the ones that you already have. All right? So I recommend that you use this before you apply the firming foundation lotion, which would be your day moisturizer, and or before you apply the recovering night cream.
Before we put our makeup on, we would put the R3 Factor, the firming foundation, and then our makeup.
Exactly. But the R3 Factor I recommend highly. It's a wonderful, wonderful tonic for your skin, wonderful moisturizer for your skin. So I really recommend that you use this before your moisturizer that you're going to apply in the evening and or your moisturizer that you are going to apply at night.
Not in place of it.
No. Well, some people use it by itself, but I really think that it really works well with a partner, whether it be the recovering night cream and or the firming foundation lotion. Exactly. And when you start using it, you'll appreciate this. This is wonderful. A lot of men that I know use this product. They really enjoy it, yes.
So you use that on your whole face?
You use this on your whole face, yes. The thing is that there are a lot of really expensive cosmetic companies that sell the equivalent of this R3 Factor for not less than $75 or $60 an ounce. So this is great. We've got it. Let's use it, girls. So I'm going to give each one of you a little bit of this. And just dot it on. You don't have to have a lot of this. Dot it on your forehead, your cheeks, and your nose and your chin, and a little bit on your...
Thank you.
And a little bit on your neck. Okay. So doesn't this feel wonderful? Doesn't the R3 Factor feel great? And it has a beautiful texture. And it makes your skin feel like it has a new layer of moisture on it. It's very, very nice. Now your skin will drink this very quickly. And so the next step that I recommend is that you apply the firming foundation lotion. Because it's later in the evening now, what you might want to do is try the firming foundation lotion on one side of your face and then try the recovering night cream on the other side. That way you will be able to compare the moisturizers.
What's the difference between the firming foundation and the night cream?
The night cream is a little heavier, and the key ingredients in our night cream are aloe vera, stabilized aloe vera, and bee propolis. And also we have hydrolyzed elastin and collagen and comfrey and chamomile, which are healing twins. And it's just a really wonderful, nourishing cream. It really helps to promote the new skin cells. Remember I told you about the little skin cells that got to drink aloe vera every day? Right, well, this penetrates, so it helps them to become very strong so that they can mature earlier to become the new outer layer of your skin. Okay. All right? Now, with the the firming foundation lotion, again, the key ingredient is stabilized aloe vera gel, but also hyaluronic acid is in our firming foundation lotion. And what hyaluronic acid is, it's to the cells what the amniotic fluid would be to a fetus. It bathes, it washes, it feeds the cells. And actually, our skin produces the hyaluronic acid up until about the age of 30. And that's why you look at a little child and they have such beautiful skin. And they don't need a moisturizer. You know, their skin is producing its own moisturizer. Also, what hyaluronic acid does is it pulls moisture from the environment to your skin. So up until the age of 30, your skin produces this hyaluronic acid, but Foreverliving Products has included hyaluronic acid in the firming foundation lotion to give you an extra boost of nutrition. So everything that you need to have healthy, beautiful skin is packaged in your Fleur de Jouvence. Okay? Everything that you need. And I want to show you, ladies, something too. The eye cream, for instance, if you were to go into a nice department store and order a skincare regime, you would have to bring with you not less than $300. And that's middle of the road. That's not too high and it's not too low. It's just kind of middle of the road, because the average eye cream is $35. And sometimes more, sometimes more. The average cleanser is not less than $25. And there's no aloe vera in it. You know, you're just buying $25 worth of chemicals. The average toner is $25. The average mask is $50. The average night cream is $50. The average day moisturizer is about $40, maybe a little bit more. I'm kind of, again, going middle of the road. The average anti-wrinkle cream is $75. Of course, depending on the brand name, you can spend $80, you can spend $125. But these ingredients, or these products, and these prices will equal $300. So what I want to tell you is, please don't give it to the lady behind the cosmetic counter. Put it back in your own pocket. The thing is that if you have oily skin or you have dry skin, she doesn't care. Maybe her product is for a person with oily skin, and if you go in there and you have oily skin, she's not going to tell you that you shouldn't be buying products at her counter, because guess what? She has to make an hourly quota. You know, she has to answer to a boss, and her boss is going to want to know, why haven't you sold X amount of dollars worth of product this hour, or today, or yesterday, or last night when you were working? So for her, the most important thing is her sale. And also, she needs the commission, because it helps her salary. So you can't believe everything that they tell you when you're going there to buy the product. Besides, save the money, and if you want to go buy a beautiful tube of lipstick or a nice perfume or cologne or some nice blush, do that, okay? This is the best for your skincare. Now, I want to show you. You need 3 kits. Why? Because you want one for yourself, and you want one to share, like we're doing tonight, and you want one to sell, right? All right.
One kit last?
Debbie, I would say that 1 kit is good for at least a month and a half. maybe a little bit longer. But I have measured out with the little plastic spoon that is in the Fleur de Jouvence, and if you are going to do a mask a day, there are 30 masks in here. Okay, there's 30 masks in here. So that's a month. That's a month worth of masks. And I think probably the first thing that all of us have to replace in the Fleur de Jouvence is probably the activator, right? I think that's the first thing that you'd have to replace. So actually, different items or different products within the Fleur de Jouvence might last a little bit longer. Some of them might have to be replaced in a month, and then maybe something might have to be replaced on the second month. But definitely, you're going to get your money's worth.
So you can replace each item individually?
Yes, you can, Michelle, and that's what is so nice and what is so convenient about the Fleur de Jouvence, because yes, you will want to replace piece by piece, but the thing is that if you are going to replace more than a few pieces, it's really to your benefit to buy a whole Fleur de Jouvence. You know, it's a really nice case, and you know, this mirror is just a fantastic mirror to use when you are getting ready for work in the morning, to look at your hair, to look at your face. Also, for travel purposes, this is really very, very convenient. You know, it's very, very convenient. So, yes, you can buy these products individually, and yes, they're terrific. I just want to tell all of you that you look absolutely wonderful. Your faces look very rosy and pink and dewy fresh, and just really wonderful. How does your skin feel, Michelle?
It feels really clean and really smooth. I can tell it's shed some layers of skin. And
Good.
It's really nice.
Very good. It looks
and that
really
nice
good.
night cream is
Good.
heavenly.
Can you all tell the difference between the night cream and the firming foundation lotion? That's good, huh? That's very good. And the R3 factor, yes? Like it? Good.
It really feels like your face is just drinking up the moisture. You know,
Exactly.
It's just really thirsty for it. So
Very
it's great.
good.
It's very refreshing.
Very good. And Debbie?
I really like how it feels. My skin feels very moist.
Right. And it looks very natural, too. All of you, your skin looks very beautiful. With or without makeup, you don't need it. Your skin looks so beautiful. Rosa?
I feel my skin is very soft.
Very soft.
Yeah.
Great.
I feel great.
Oh, wonderful. And Claudia, you look beautiful. Very nice. So how many of you have a Fleur de Jouvence at home waiting for you?
I do.
You do. Okay, well, for those of you that do not have a Fleur de Jouvence, I certainly hope that you will talk to your sponsor and that you will definitely buy a Fleur de Jouvence, and also buy enough that you can share. Buy at least a case so that you can have one for yourself, and that you can share one with a friend, and also that you will be able to sell. And I want to thank all of you for coming tonight. It was a wonderful party, and I hope that all of you at home have learned something from our party, and I hope that you will go out and duplicate exactly what we have been doing this evening. We've had a lot of fun, don't you think so, ladies? Yes. It's been a lot of fun. You're very welcome. Very, very welcome. Thank you very much.